Good morning dear students. Welcome to the computer class. Today we are going to study chapter number 2. The name of the chapter is Using Excel as a Database. What is the name? The name is Using Excel as a Database. Okay. So at first we have to clear the name of the chapter. Okay. It is using the Excel. Excel. What is Excel? Excel. It is a part of Microsoft Excel. What is it? Microsoft Excel. Microsoft in short is known as MS Excel. What is it? It is MS Excel. Now, what is MS Excel? Actually, MS Excel, or you can say Microsoft Excel, is an application program that is used for calculation. What is the use of MS Excel? It is used to perform the calculations. All the calculations, mathematical calculations we are able to do in the MS Excel. Okay. Here MS Excel is a part of MS Office. What is it? It is a part of MS Office, and it is used to perform calculations. Okay, so what is MS Excel? MS Excel is known as Microsoft Excel. It is in short known as Excel. It is a part of MS Office and it is used to perform calculations. Okay, arithmetical calculations. Now, if we are going to open the Excel, so how can we open it? We can have two methods for it. We can use Start All Programs, MS Office, and then MS Excel. And one more way, if we are trying to open in another way, so it is we have to write EXCEL only in the Start box. After the Start box, you will find a box there that is known as Search box. Okay. The first way to open is Start, then All Programs, clear, then MS Office, and then MS Excel. This is the first way to open the MS Excel. The second way to open is there is a box there that is known as Search box. What is the name of the box? The name of the box is Search box. So in that box we have to write Excel. What we have to write there? We have to write there only Excel. Okay, and this box, where we find this box, we find after the Start button. Okay, we know where is the Start button. Start button is present on the desktop. What is desktop? Desktop is the first screen that comes whenever we start the computer. Whenever we start the computer, we find a screen that is known as desktop. In the screen, the downmost bar contains Start button. Okay, all these downside items is known as taskbar. Here all the bars are present there. Some applications, if we are trying to use quickly, so we keep these all downside, we pin them in. Pinning means क्या होता है? The taskbar is there. So if we are going to attach any application program downside, so we have to do it pin in. And if we are not using it, if we are trying to remove it from the bar, so we have to do it pin out. Okay. These all are the basic things that you all know. So what is Excel? Excel is these all that I explained. Now, next is what is a database? Okay. The next is what is a database? Okay. According to its name, database. Database is related to data. Okay. And what is data? Data is a set of characters that shows a valid value. Okay, what is data? Any information is known as data. A valid information is known as data. Okay, so here we will discuss about the topic that is known as database. Now, What is database? Actually, database is an organized collection of information. If we are having a collection of information, so if we are organizing the information in a better way, in a good way, in a series way, so it is known as database. Okay, I am writing the definition of it. It is an organized collection of data and information. Data and information. Now, what are the related examples of database? We are practically using the database. Okay, what is database? Actually, database is like if we are having multiple telephone numbers, so we are preparing a database for it. Okay, in the phone book, okay, in the phone we have a application that is phone book. So in the phone book we are having all the contacts there. And how we have arranged these all? We are not arranging, but the system of the phone itself is arranging. How it is arranging? It is arranging it in alphabetic order. Are you getting any named A after A you get M letter? After M you are getting C letter? No. There is a way to organize. Okay, in the attendance register we maintains your record. In the record we maintains your names. So here we all arranges the names in the way of alphabetic order, and that is A to Z. क्या हम ऐसा लिखते हैं? After suppose the A letter is आदित्य के बाद हम दिव्या लिखें और फिर हम बेसिल लिखें? No. We never do the thing in that way. We all arrange the information in a series way, in a serial way, in a sequential manner. We are not having the names 2, 4 that we can arrange in any way. We are having multiple names there. So we arranges the names there in an alphabetic way. So that why we are arranging in alphabetic way? Because if we are if we had arranged the names in the alphabetic way, so it is easy for us to search any name. Suppose I am going to search a name Mayank. So does I start from first one? No, I will not start from first one. I will just go to M letter. Then I will see their M letter, and easily I can search the names related to M. In M also I am having 4, 5 names, 10 names, but not 40, 50 names that I am going to search. Okay, suppose I am going to delete any name. A student got TC, so I am going to remove the name from the register. So how I am doing? I am just going to the letter by which the name of the student starts, and then I can do the task very easily. Okay, so if we are arranging the names, informations in an organized way, so it comes beneficial to us. Okay, it becomes beneficial to us, and we do the task easily and fluently. Okay, it increases our speed. We don't get confused there. Okay, in the dictionary also, dictionary is also an example of database. In the dictionary we are having many words there. Okay, but suppose I am saying you to find the meaning of original. What original? So from where you will go? At first you will go to O letter, then you will search OR. In this way you search any word in few seconds. Otherwise a dictionary is a collection of multiple pages are there in it. So we can do the task easily in for 5-10 seconds. We can search the meaning of the word. Okay, so database means we are arranging the information that are more. Normally we all learn, but if they are more in number, so we have to arrange these all in an organized way. Organized way means a serial way. We can arrange in A to Z way also, and we can arrange in Z to A also. If roll number we are asking, so in the roll number also we start from first to last or last to first. Okay, means smallest to largest, or you can say largest to smallest. So in database we have to arrange the informations in an organized way so that we can use it easily. Okay, so some examples I am writing here. Examples are dictionary, okay, telephone diary, okay, attendance register, okay. This is about database. Database are actually of two types, flat file and relational database. When we have to manage a small amount of data, so it is known as flat file database. When we have to manage a large amount of database, so we have to use a relational database. Okay, so they are the types of it. Now here we are using Excel as a database. What we are doing here? Here in this chapter we are using Excel as a database. In Excel, how Excel looks, whenever we open the file of Excel, it shows a worksheet. What it shows? It shows us a file. It is known as a worksheet. What is the name of it? Worksheet. The sheet in which we works is known as worksheet. And what it contains? It contains, one worksheet contains, okay, in a single worksheet we get 16,384 rows and 1048576 columns. Okay, so here we denote these by numbers. These are known as rows. What are rows? Horizontal sections are known as rows and vertical sections are known as columns. They are 90 degree and they are 180 degree. Okay, so a worksheet contains two types of data there, numbers and alphabets. So we represent columns. How we represent the columns? Columns we represent with the help of letters. Okay, columns we represent with letters and rows we represent by numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 here, A, B, C, D. These are columns and these are rows. Okay, in a worksheet, or you can say in a database in Excel, we count the rows as record. The other name of row is known as record and the other name of column is known as fields. Okay, the other name of column is known as fields and the other name of row is known as record. Okay, so here, suppose here some data I have entered: roll number, name, phone number, class. Okay, then I have entered some data inside it. Okay, now here I have entered all the data. So the A column will contain all the roll number, B column will contain all the names, C column will contain all the phone numbers and D will contain all the classes. Okay, here and in the record, what happens? In the record, first row will tell me the record of roll number 1. Okay, the second one will show me the record of roll number 2. In this way, each and every row will show me the record of any student there. Okay, these are the row numbers and every columns are represented by a label that is known as field label. Okay, I am writing it. Suppose we are having labels there, and what are the labels that we have used? The first label is roll number. It is the field label 1. Second is name. It is the field label 2. In this way, different labels we have. Okay, it means all the rows are having only one thing that is representing it. It is the number. But if we are using the field, so in the fields, every field contains a label that is known as field label. Next is, whenever we are using the Excel, so here we discuss about a topic that is known as form. Now, what is a form? Form, we all know very well that what is form? Form is a kind of window that helps us to enter, modify and view the record at any time. Okay, here in the Excel we see a type of form, a window there. In the window we can enter all the details according to the label of it. Okay, suppose in the label here it is written name. So we have to write here name. Roll number. So we have to write here roll number. Class, we have to write here class. So here in the Excel we find a topic that is form. I am writing the definition of form. What is form? Actually, form, it is a window. What is it? It is a window that is used to enter, modify and view record at one time. Means at one time we can view a record of any student there. Okay, now whenever we are using the form, so the form is hidden. Normally it is not visible. If we are going to use it, so what procedure we have to follow? We have to click on the file option. File menu we know very well. What is file menu? In the file menu we have to click on the option menu. Okay, then after we will see a screen there. Okay, in the screen we have to click on Excel options. So it will show us form. Whenever we will click on form, we have to click on command that are not present in the ribbon. So we have to click there, then we will find form there. In the form, right side we find the button add. So if we will click on add, so it will add to our home screen. Means in the ribbon or in the quick access toolbar, it will get added. Now, what are the uses of add? I have written there a form is used to enter, modify and view record. So here the same task I will do here. With the help of form, what we can do, we can add any record. Add, we can record any add, we can search any record and we can delete any record. What task we can do with the help of it? We can add the record here in the form, we can search any record in it and we can delete any record here. Now, if we are using the form, so we will see a screen here like this. In the screen, here we will find a button that is known as new button. Okay, if we are going to add a new record, so we have to click on which button? We have to click on new button. Okay, so here with the help of new button or new record, we can add easily there. Okay, now if we are going to delete any record, what is it? If we are going to delete any record, so what we have to do? Here we have to click on the delete record option and easily we can delete any record from there. Okay, next, if we are going to find any previous record, PREV means previous. Suppose we have entered some records and the record in which we want to move to back side. We want to see the back record. So here we have to click on the find previous and the next is the find next. The next option is used to go to the next record. Okay. Now next is search. If we are going to search for any record, so how can we do this task? Here in the form we have to click on an option that is known as criteria. What is the name of the option that we have to select to find for a particular record? Here we have to click on the option criteria. Okay, so in the criteria, whenever we will click on it, it will show us the options. So we can choose which option, which record we have to search there. Now the next is delete. What is the third one? The third one is delete. If we are going to delete any record, so at first we have to open that record and then we have to click on the delete record. Means using a form we can do 3 tasks easily. How can we add it, how can we search a record and how can we delete the record. Okay, now Next is shorting. What is the next topic? The next topic is known as shorting. Now, what is shorting? Shorting means to arrange the letters in an sequential way. Okay? It can be ascending to descending. Okay? Or it can be descending to ascending. Okay? Or you can say A to Z, Z to A, smallest to largest, or largest to smallest. Okay? Suppose names are cat, dog, apple. We know very well how we have to arrange. At first this, second this, then third this. Its numbers are there. So we know 25, 16, 10. First number, second number, third number. So in this way we can sort the data easily. So in the Excel we are having a large amount of information in the database. So if we are going to sort, suppose a column is there in which marks are there. English marks 16, 30, 12, 10, 89. So in this marks are there. So if we are going to sort it, so what we have to do? At first we have to select the data. Then after we have to click on the option data. In data we will find sort and filter. Which option we will get there? Sort and filter. Then it will ask me how we have to sort. Smallest to largest or largest to smallest. Okay. So we can choose any option and then we have to click OK. So they will be arranged in a ascent. Suppose I have chosen smallest to largest. So it will show me 10, 12, 16, 30, 89. And if I have chosen largest to smallest, so it will show me 89, 30, 16, 12, 10. So in this way, the list will be sorted. The same we can do with the help of names. Okay, suppose names are there, so we can easily sort the names easily there. And if in the sorting we have to add, we have to sort more than one column. So what we have to do here, we have to at first select first, and then in the add and sorter options we have to click ahead, add label. So here which label which we have selected will be added there, and then we can use smallest to largest, largest to smallest. So in this way we can sort more than one columns also easily. Okay, so the topics that I have explained here, I hope you all understood it. If any doubt comes, we will discuss the same in the live class. Okay, thank you. Bye dear students.